Time and tide wait for none. This proverb so aptly explains the situation of UPSC aspirant considering the impact this pandemic has had on the life of all of us. Many aspirants delayed their preparation and they thought that they will start preparing once offline coaching will restart. But can we really allow this pandemic to waste our precious time and not let us study for the UPSC examination? RAU'S IAS offers live online classes which enables aspirants to get best education guidance from the safety and comfort of your homes. Actually, thousands of students have already benefited from these classes and they have moved a step closer towards realizing their goal of being a civil servant. Listen to them, what their experience has been in terms of live online classes, how the team of best teachers coupled with excellent study material and user-friendly RAU'S IAS e-learn platform have been for them in terms of preparing for the examination. Many of them have now started to feel that they do not want to go for offline education anytime soon. You can also prepare for the UPSC examination and make the coming attempt your last and best attempt. Just listen to them.
One of my friends recommended me. He was last year in Delhi, so this year due to COVID it was difficult for me to go to Delhi, so I asked him what are the options that I had. So he said that if you are opting for an online coaching and if you want the same output as that of an offline coaching, then Raus is one of the best. And he said that one of his relative has already tried this coaching and has cleared mains and even the interview, and that was the reason I considered it. And I saw a few videos on YouTube regarding the online classes, and I thought that yes, it can do it. I can use this forum very well and maybe I'll reach the journey.
It has been a very nice experience because as a student I was very horrified because it's for UPSC preparation, so it's very tough already. So to think of it in a virtual classroom was like a dream that it cannot happen. But with the e-learn platform it has been very easy and very accessible, and they have made it very holistically better classes. They keep sessions of full 2 hours in which we can ask our doubts. There is complete time. We don't feel it's a virtual class. It's like a physical class only, because sir allows us to speak as much as we can, and sir allows all of our doubts, same as we used to do in the physical classes.
I find it better than offline because when I used to come to the institute, तो मुझे 1 घंटा आने में लगता है, 1 घंटा जाने में लगता है. So that time is saved now, and I am there studying in the atmosphere of my home. So I find online a little better than offline.
Offline and online, if I compare both of them, apparently because I have never taken online classes, so I've never had idea, but honestly speaking, I don't really feel any difference right now. I feel more closer to the teachers digitally, honestly speaking, because I can see them more closely. Because in the class, yes, of course, because sometimes there is a rush, everybody comes and then they sit on the first seats, and then you go you become a backbencher. But I mean, the effect is same. The teachers are the way they teach did not change, and it's still that effective. And in fact, I feel that it's more effective. And there's this part from the teacher's side that they make sure that everybody is present there and the cameras are on, because when they can see, they know each student's name. They would randomly take name and they will ask, which is a very good thing. This is something that does not happen everywhere. Even in school, we have seen that teachers do not personally, specifically focus on the students. They tend to focus on just the students who are sitting in front, but that's not there. That wasn't there when we were coming for the offline classes. That is not there when we are taking the digital, online classes. So I think that's one very great thing.
Everybody was apprehensive that online is going to be difficult in terms of 2 things. One, the doubt clearing. And 2, I think, especially when you are offline and you are in the center, so to say, you do happen to 1, interact with teachers a lot more, and 2, interact with the peer group a little bit as well. So that helps you in your preparation, both in terms of understanding where you stand and also understanding a little bit things which might get missed, or some extra information that the teacher might want to give you, things like that, because you're in an online world. So those are the two things which people are apprehensive about. I think that's where I think I said in the beginning as well, the teachers are adapted really well to using whatever is available to them. So with Zoom classes, when you're doing, the teachers have consciously taken out time to make sure that they are keeping time so that everybody can ask questions. They can put questions either in the chat, or they can unmute themselves and ask questions depending on whenever the teacher allocates the time. And they have been cognizant of the fact that they are actually pointing us out by name and saying, hey, are you understanding? You look a little bit confused, so you go ahead and prompting us to ask questions even when we may be hesitant to. So I think that's been really good. So I actually would prefer online classes now. If you ask me to come back to the offline mode, I would probably say I'm saving some time in the commute that I would probably be doing. So that's actually a benefit that we are feeling there.
Since the day I've been admitted to Raus, it's been a wonderful journey. The teachers are extremely helpful, and it doesn't at all feel like that I'm sitting in my home and doing the classes. Whenever I'm in a live class, I always get the feeling that I'm doing the classes. I mean, the teacher is right in front of me teaching in a complete classroom.
सर ऑनलाइन लेने से एक ये तो फायदा हुआ कि दिल्ली आना नहीं पड़ा, क्योंकि मैं एक यूपी से बिलोंग करती हूँ, यूपी के एक बहुत बैकवर्ड टाउन से बिलोंग करती हूँ. फिर वहाँ से दिल्ली आना, फिर पेरेंट्स भी अलाउ नहीं करते. तो मेरे लिए सबसे ज़्यादा अच्छी चीज़ ये रही कि मुझे ऑनलाइन माध्यम से एक बहुत अच्छी कोचिंग मिल गई. तो कोचिंग जब मैंने स्टार्ट की तब थोड़ा डाउट था कि ऑनलाइन मुझे वो सब मिल पाएगा जो ऑफलाइन में मिलता, लेकिन वो सारे डाउट सब क्लियर हो चुके हैं, क्योंकि सर सारे टीचर्स इतने अच्छे से पढ़ाते हैं कि ऐसा लगता ही नहीं है कि हम लोग ऑफलाइन में नहीं पढ़ रहे हैं. ऐसा लगता है बिल्कुल कि सर टेस्ट भी होते हैं, सारी चीज़ें, ऐसा लगता है कि सर बस हमें पढ़ाई, मतलब जैसे हम बैठ के क्लास में पढ़ते हैं सेम वैसा ही एक्सपीरियंस रहता है.
In fact, I found that online teaching is the best teaching method, because in offline, first of all, time is very much saved. It takes at least 45 minutes or 1 hour also to reach the center, and in the return also. So that time is completely saved, energy is saved, interaction is proper. I don't find any difficult thing in joining for online. Online is, I think, the best thing. Best method available for teaching and studying.
eLearn portal, there are certain benefits because everything is updated there. I mean, there are a lot of notifications. Everything is updated. You can go back. The division that has been done for our tests and for material and to ask questions, and then you can create a discussion. All these things are very good. I mean, if you make use of it, it's very helpful. And the best part about eLearn is that students from other batches will also include and indulge in that discussion or answering you or helping you out. So it's not that you're going to be left on scene. So somebody will be there.
So I've been involved with college applications for US colleges earlier, and I've seen their portals. And I must say the eLearn portal is very easy to use compared to all those web portals these top colleges in US maintain. I did not have my trouble finding different columns. I did not have trouble finding different topics, whether I'm trying to filter out posts or I'm trying to filter out pages or test notes. I'm able to find everything with relative ease.
That is a very good thing about Raus, because they make it very clear. The teachers here make it very clear कि exactly क्या करना है, कितना करना है, इससे ज़्यादा नहीं करना, इससे कम नहीं करना, इतना basic करना है. So that is something that I find very comfortable. और एक चीज़, approachability of the teachers is also very high. तो आप कभी भी जाके doubts पूछ सकते हो, कुछ भी कर सकते हो. That is a very good thing. So mainly the guidance as well as the regular test that happens is something that I like a lot.
You know, the teachers, they push us to participate. They want the answers. So of course, I mean, it's like even if you're wrong, you'll come up, but you'll come up with something. And then eventually this effort from the teacher's side actually leads the student to learn more and gain more knowledge.
The way the faculty teach here, that makes me very satisfied, and they are very lethal in their approach. The blue books are provided for the comprehensive study. The tests are conducted regularly for the exhaustive preparation of the examination, and plus the faculties are very active. In fact, any doubt they do clear at any time completed, and even after the completion of module, there are no faculty that do not assist us when we have problems. Every time when we ask any problem on feedback on eLearn platform, or we say on their personal number, they are ready to assist at every time.
I really want to thank DNS team. The team is so perfect. The quiz is so perfect. They always like. I used to rewatch each and every. I used to see the videos next day. The videos are so perfect in quiz. I used to jot down some points which are like important for like. I used to make notes from those videos only. Sometimes I used to skip my newspaper due to something or other, but I never used to skip my DNS video because that's like that's a meal for me right now.
मेरा बेसिक्स जैसे क्लियर हुआ, अगर मेरा हो सकता है तो मेरे हिसाब से हर किसी का हो सकता है, मैं ये समझता हूँ.
So I see the teachers taking the extra effort. So it also gives us the motivation to step up and actually make our teachers proud, so to say. But yeah, I think overall the feedback has been the course so far has been really good.
Everybody, I guess, preparing for UPSC is not really sure about the destination, whether he'll be able to crack it or not, but I guess that teachers like them actually make the journey beautiful, and I think that's the most important thing.